once a people are freed, and once they are given law, something else happens. They are counted, measured, organized. Because the moment something can be numbered, it can be structured, and the moment it is structured, it can be moved. Welcome to Mysterious Encounters. This afternoon we examine the next layer in the code of Scripture, not creation, not escape, not law, measurement. At first glance, numbers seem simple: lists, tribes, camps, generations, populations counted and recorded. But that is exactly why it matters, because counting is never just counting. To count something is to define it. To define it is to organize it, and to organize it is to prepare it for movement. In Genesis, order is created. In Exodus, a people leave one system. In Leviticus, they are given internal law, but in Numbers, law becomes logistics. Now the people are not just told how to live, they are arranged, positioned, assigned. Each tribe in its place, each group with a role, each movement recorded. This is where a spiritual people becomes a functioning system. This is the deeper pattern. Once people are counted, they stop being only individuals. They become units, groups, totals, trends, something that can be managed from above. And this is where measurement changes everything, because what can be measured can be predicted, and what can be predicted can be directed. The book of Numbers is also about placement: who stands where, who moves when, who carries what, who remains outside, who remains inside. This is not random detail. This is the architecture of order, because a system becomes powerful the moment every part knows its position, and once position is fixed, behavior becomes easier to control. This is the transition most people miss. Law shapes the inside, Numbers shapes the outside. Leviticus creates belief, Numbers creates arrangement, and once belief and arrangement work together, you no longer need chaos, you have pattern. A people can now be tracked, moved, measured not by force alone, but by structure. This pattern never disappeared, it only evolved today. Counting still means power, views, followers, scores, ratings, metrics, data. The modern system counts everything, not because numbers are neutral, but because numbers reveal behavior, and once behavior is measurable, it becomes valuable, predictable, usable. So the question is not whether numbers matter, they always have. The real question is, what happens when people stop being seen as souls and start being seen as statistics? Because once that shift happens, measurement is no longer observation, it becomes control. Genesis created order, Exodus broke from bondage, Leviticus gave law, but Numbers did something else. It turned people into pattern, and once people become patterns, the system begins to move on its own.